So, started a little late. Missed game 1 already. But, game 2. Get right into it. Purple Division today. Got one of the teams going to gun store. Booting up. Actually looks like Watts fam's kind of close. I see 4 people here. I don't think the team... Watts fam's on F. Okay, so yeah, Watts fam. Not part of that. Trying to get some early damage or anything. 1911 coming down from the top there. Didn't find a sniper or a rifle. Finding the top of that tower is pretty risky. What's up, PlayStation? Top of the tower is pretty risky because usually it never gives you what you need. One team dropped outpost here. Looks like the supply drop is going to be over outpost near them as well. Everybody fairly spread out other than these Metropolis teams, so I'm going to keep my eyes over here for now. Looks like Trouble, Chaotic, Wads fam, just trying to loot up a little bit more. They did back off of this high ground that they had on that weapons store. Menino and Stoop did loot up on the weapons store there. Going to be moving around. And the zone is going actually to be towards Cemetery in this case. Both teams will need to push out of Metropolis.
Battle zone is now shrinking.
There we go. This Frontier team's also going to need to back out. They're going to just go towards Plains. Straight towards Plains. Kingdom team is still looting around in Kingdom. THC. And all 3 of these teams could arrive about the zone at the same time. I assume the drop's already been taken. Gold PX4 on the drop still, but not a weapon that people really use very often in competitive. VRS getting the high ground on that tower. And we could see a fight here. Both these teams could just chill for the next couple minutes while the zone shrinks. Chaotic a little bit split up here. Trouble spray and AK shots. Omicron climbing up on this building here, trying to get a little bit of high ground. Chaotic spraying down with the P90 from up above. Wads fam backing off. Chaotic now inside the zone, taking a little bit. Omicron's going to be right over Trouble in a second. He's going to need to watch out for that. Gets on top of that billboard to look around, but might have taken a shot for that. Omicron pushing in on that zone grenade. Trouble hit a couple times. I'm not sure how low he is, but he does manage to make his way into gun store. Because you got knocked out, or as a host? No, this is a casting viewer tool that lets us view the game from outside the game. Both the teams over at Cemetery getting to fight as well. VRS now pushed into zone here. Onyx kills B Sharp. Alimus and Onyx pushing around the side of this wall here. BK backing up by getting shot from the top of church roof. Where's their third? Did they both die? No, J-Rock just backing off over there, trying to get out of this fight. It's going to be BK23 versus all 3 of WWW here in a sec. Oof, gets taken out by Elimus with that UMP. Not able to land those magnum shots. VRS still in zone. Now once this finishes shrinking all the way, which it looks like it just did, it's going to hurt a little bit more. The farther out of the zone you are, the more it hurts. And then the later in the game it is, the more it hurts as well. THC pushing up. Trying to get that high ground, trying to get to the hard cover. Zone grenade coming out, going to force them off the top of this wall here. Dragon getting ticked a lot by that zone grenade there. Another zone grenade coming out, just going to force them a little bit farther into the corner. I think they are going to be the team that's going to be closer to the zone here, though. Yep, zone will be ending towards cemetery a little bit farther. All of them head peeking here over the top of this wall. Head peeking very hard to deal with if people aren't using the op or anything. It actually looks like on my screen we got THG looks like they're invisible, but inside the game they're not going to be looking like that. Ooh, they get a res on fresh off the rip, but just ends up being another free kill for them. And little Jodo wiped out. That res on the top of that sandwich there, probably not the best idea. Did just end up giving them another kill. Rezzing out in the open like that, there wasn't a whole lot they could have done. No loot to pick up. And no hard cover to defend them. WWW on the church here is going to have the best positioning for this current zone shrink. Omicron just trying to move around. VRS is still in the zone. They did rotate over to tower here. What's up, Starwind? And what we're seeing a lot in these purple lobbies is a lot of people getting a bunch of damage, a lot of shots off, but no one really bursting down the kills. All of WWW on the church roof here. No one's looking at the back of church. They're all setting up to try to get this team that's pushing in from complex. It might get pinched depending on where the zone goes in the next shrink here. Couple op shots going back and forth. Oof, great shot from Menino there. Ellie missed dropping off. Good idea from her there, dropping off the back there. Doesn't want to res back on the roof, even though his loot's going to be on the roof here. Want to make sure they revive him in a spot that isn't immediately shootable there. Zone will be shrinking towards the back of cemetery here. They're able to rotate along the wall here. If you want kills, you should watch my bracket. I'm watching the bracket that I was asked to cast. Ooh, and VRS going for a pin drop through the air. Or just trying to do a big rotate there. VRS Trouble and Chaotic here. Lods fam's very split up from them. A 2v3 over here. Onyx pushing behind now. And this team A is now pinched. Trouble and Pancakes trading kills there. Chaotic pushing in a little bit with the P90, going for a revive. Chaotic very split up from Wad's fam over there. And Chaotic actually manages to get the kill there. But WWW pushing in to try to get the kill on him. They're reviving Trouble. They might just end up giving him a free kill. I think they will. Trouble has no loot to pick up immediately. Mod's fam died on the other side. And Chaotic just gets taken out as well. WWW trying to push over and get some damage on that fight. Actually ends up giving up the church spot there. Hey, it's Bomber taking some shots. And Onyx, last one alive here. A lot of loot on the ground, but pinched between two separate teams. Has managed to make his way into zone. Zone grenades coming out. Couple of zone grenades. Onyx pushing away from the zone grenades. 3 of them coming through. Jumping over the wall. Omicron's ready for that one. I think, yeah, Sketch is alive. His body is just invisible right now. And Menino pushing up on Stoop with that M10. Or Stoop with that, yeah, M10 pushing up. Sketch out of zone burning, but I think they hear him burning. They're pushing up now. Great push there, great pinch. Able to secure that win. All the scores are reported now. Looks like we got a outpost spawn. VRS going, Trouble actually going for a hot drop. Trouble alone between 2 separate teams here. WWW did hot drop on the right side. And Phoenix went to Cemetery there. Trouble will need to drop off a little bit here. Grabs the loot at that tower and dropping off. VRS, yeah, VRS did end up taking pods just to get away. Trouble throwing a zone grenade from up top here. See if he gets any hits. WWW already mostly looted up on outposts here. Will peek over the top here. Trouble needs to get out of this position immediately. Phoenix working their way into church here. Purple Seiko, untouched currently. And VRS made their way over to Defiance a little bit. They are a little bit split up. Trouble did go for that hot drop there. Looking forward to my second week in purple. We threw gold qualifiers last season. Nice. I wish you luck. Had enough time in the day, yeah. Everybody pretty spread out right now. Zone ending towards the armory corner. VRS getting in another fight with Phoenix. Trouble out in the open here. Remember, his team did drop Defiance, so he is alone here. Omicron backing up. And I think they might have worked their way. They're still chasing. Looking around, trying to find anybody. Chaotic pushing around the side. I don't think they know. He might have just seen someone. Yep. He knows they're there now. But Phoenix is going to get pushed by the zone in a little bit here. And kind of the same thing as last game where VRS is getting into a fight with Phoenix right at the start. Mods fam is over in construction as well. Does he have a sniper rifle? He does. Trouble taking out Stube there. It's a banana, picks up the 50 shields. He's got at least 150 health to work with here. Ooh, Wads fam taking a good shot at Omicron, getting that kill. Menino, last one alive on his team. Trouble out of zone. Chaotic pushing out of zone a little bit to pressure. Nino pushing over the side of the wall here, but Wadsfam does see him from that angle. Chaotic getting hungry for this kill, really wants to finish this one off. Stube and Omicron should be trying to ghost for him as well as they can rather than just following him here. Trouble gets a shot off on him. That's Seiko. Chaotic push pretty far out of zone there. He's going to be taking a lot of zone damage. Now, dead teammates cannot see any sort of loot or heals on the ground. So, it looks like his health is pretty good for now, and the zone won't hurt too much. Purple Division doesn't have the same zone damage as Diamond, so it is a little bit more forgiving if you do get stuck out in the zone and need to rotate. He's going for a res out of zone here. Trouble sees him though. I don't know. He has full health, full shields. Trouble is still pushing in. Some shots back and forth here. I'm gonna rotate to this other fight. I feel like that's just gonna be kind of like a long range. Try to keep his distance. E-sharp with P90 pushing around the side here. Dragon on that hay bale. Pancakes tossing a zone grenade at this barn here. E-sharp doesn't need to move off the roof here. Pancakes climbing up on that silo.
Battle zone shrinking in. 44.
You'll have a little bit of high ground for a second. The zone did just finish closing, so it hurts a little bit more. Ooh, lots of shots. And they actually both get the kill on Pancakes there. Chaotic. Ellie missed. Oh, man. WWW now shooting a VRS Wads fam. So VRS chasing Menino so far out of zone there, they gave up their zone positioning and are now getting pinched by WWW here. Omicron taking shots at Trouble. Trouble split up from the rest of his team. WWW pushing in, trying to get the action as well. Phoenix isn't going to have a lot of loot here to work with. The Trouble is split up. Watsam looks like he's going for a res on Chaotic. Trouble pushing in, gets one. Menino able to get that trade there. WWW just backing off from this fight. Ready to get zone advantage. Now VRS very split. Watts fam does manage to revive Chaotic over by the tower. J-Rock spraying at some builds out of zone. Now once this zone closes the rest of the way, it's going to hurt quite a bit more. Dragon will be moving up. Zone will be heading towards that armory corner like I was saying before. THC might catch VRS in a 3v2 in just a minute. Dragon will be pushing behind. I'm pretty sure they see him here. Yep. Dragon trying to rotate here. E90's coming out. Couple shots coming through. There's a little bit of the hard cover to work with this rock here. Ooh. Trying to push across the kingdom as fast as he can. Will he make it across? He does not make it across. J-Rod getting shot at from the ground here. VRS behind though. BertaBoys. 1v2 there. Zone grenade coming out. It's pretty far back. Fresh off the rip. Spraying with that P90. Manages to take out Chaotic. Joda pushing up on Watchfam. Has that DT. Managed to get another Trouble. Freshly rezzed here. That zone grenade actually taking him out. Fresh off the rip. Pushing aside. Now Trouble's going for a revive. But something you need to realize when you go for a revive here. There is no loot to work with in this corner. You can push back into zone a little bit farther to try to find a pistol or anything. THC will be able to make it to this hard cover. I think they're going for the revive. They started to go for the revive instead there. And in Trouble, you're seeing the zone ticking as well. Chaotic trying to grab some of that loot from the bodies over here. There's no healing items, though. He hopefully isn't spending too much time trying to do this. The zone just finished closing, so it's going to be ticking for quite a bit more here. J-Rod Kid with that Seiko. WWW and Phoenix over in this corner. Neither of these teams have zone. Zone will be going a little bit farther into Armory, it looks like. Zone grenade coming out. It's not going to be ticking them. J-Rod came out, taking out Watts Found. Chaotic being taken out as well.
Battle zone is now shrinking.
Where is Trouble? Trouble flying off of the windmill now. Drops kind of low. J-Rod's going to hear him in just a second because of how low he dropped. Yep, J-Rod turn around. Dropped too far. And J-Rod able to cure that there. Why do only some of the player shield levels show? Because the spectating tools in this game are not completely fleshed out yet. So some people will show that their health bars are completely empty. Some people will actually even be invisible as well. Fortunately, yeah, there's an example. That's just because the tool is not completely functional just yet. Menino pushing up on WWW. He's a little bit split off here, and all three of WW are stacked on top of each other. A lot of zone grenades coming out. Ooh, great drop off there from Onyx and Ellie missed.
5 seconds.
Omicron taken out. He's going to just stay here and ghost for Ellie missed for a little bit. Menino and Onyx head picking each other. Zoob coming up around the side here. Now this is in zone. The zone did stop shrinking. Onyx pushing up. Has that DT. Ooh, great kill on Stoop there. And all three of WWW are up here. Menino in the corner, not going for that revive. Ooh, Bomber taken out. Menino in the corner there. And Phoenix taken out. WWW able to grab all that loot there. And no teams are inside the zone just yet. Be sharp with this high ground. Spraying down at J-Rod. WWW pushing their way into zone. Actually, they're going to start pushing behind. See if they can pick up a couple of kills here. Onyx pushing up behind on this roof. Onyx pushing over the wall here. Manages to grab one. Be sharp pushing in on him. Ellie missed ready to help out Onyx when they push up. And they will be reviving. So you can see how much the zone's hurting here. And WWW should just be able to kind of clean up these kills here. Be sharp dying to zone. Ellie was pushing in. It's another kill. And WWW actually managing to clean that one out. Everybody taking so much zone damage from the final zone there. WWW will run away with that win. A great play from WWW, sticking on each other there. You know, the push on the Phoenix over here. Great from them. Great DTs. Good shots. There we go. Looks like we had a Metropolis drop, or we're waiting for some of the areas to load in. WWW went for that gun store. CHC did get the apartment buildings here. Stube hanging out inside the tower with Phoenix. VRS got the Kingdom drop here. And Outpost is going to be where the zone's ending. We don't have a corner of the map. Looks like we got at least the majority of health bars back. A-Rod Sketchy and B Baker looting around church here. Drop out in the middle here. AK PX4. I almost guarantee someone will grab that AK as soon as they get there. AK such high damage. Pretty consistent damage as long as you can deal with the recoil.
Battle zone is now shrinking.
Zone's going to start shrinking in. VRS pushing a little bit farther into planes. I'm not sure if they saw where this other team dropped. We were a little bit late loading into the game here. Yep. Looks like WadsFam is shooting with the op. They know there's at least a couple people over there. Doesn't look like anybody really wants to fight early. WadsFam shooting with that up. Now the zone will start pushing B Sharp, J Rock, and Mugent here. And T12. VRS actually, again, leaving the zone a little bit to try to get some shots off her to get a different angle. Pancakes looks like he's climbing up tower there. I wonder if we're going to see some sort of zone grenade or DT drop. WWW chasing down Dragon and Adam here. Automata. I get it. Automata. Sketch Baker trying to join J-Rod. I'm pretty sure J-Rod started pushing towards the drop. Didn't quite get there yet. Still no one's taken the drop. Always a backpack and 2 gold guns on the drop. Couple shots coming out from WWW. It looks like Automata does get hit once there. But VRS now about to get in a fight. Now this isn't in zone. Zone will start ticking both these teams. Zone doesn't hurt early though. Only 1 tick every second. Chaotic getting shot from the side by B Sharp. Chaotic taken out. Chaotic did kind of leave his team to push there. Maybe not aware where all 3 of them were. B Sharp shields taken to about half here. And we'll see if they go for a revive on Chaotic immediately or if they try to back up and get position. They're going just for a revive. Now there's probably not a lot of loot here for Chaotic to do. This revive's kind of not a good idea. All you end up doing is giving them extra kills or extra farm. Chaotic now in a spot where all he has is a knife. And now they're cornered. Chaotic gets taken out by J-Rock there. WadsFam gets pushed by both of them. VRS taken out immediately. And sometimes it is not the best option to go for revives. Aker gets shot from the side by Phoenix. J-Rod looks like he's backing up a little bit farther into armory. Sketch. He didn't look. Sketch didn't look at the drop. I think he's too worried about running away because his team's getting pinched here, but he doesn't know that the drop is unlooted yet.
Battle zone is now shrinking.
Zone ending towards outpost here. Now Pancakes is on the top of the tower here. Like he's like building a little bit. Gonna go for some sort of pin drop. WWW getting pinched here. Onyx and Bomber. Oof. They managed to get a couple kills, but now they're trapped in these rocks. Going to revive. Oh, actually a fake res. Omicron pushing up here. They're not a fake res, but they realized that someone was pushing in. Menino going to get his own grenade in that corner. They're in such a rough spot. Pinched from both sides here. Bomber getting shot in the back. Onyx is going to be pushing up, trying to do any sort of damage, but it's 1 versus 3 and he's out of health. Manages to get 1 still. Oof. Getting shot from behind. Great double push from there. Stube able to save. Menino there. Onyx looks like he was about to take him out as well. Almost able to pull that one through as a 1v3. Sketchbaker, J-Rod. Shooting from the high ground here. J-Rod trying to back over this wall, get some hard cover. E sharp, we're ready to start shooting at J-Rod as soon as he peeks. Not quite cracking his shields. Now, the issue for this team is going to be when they get to this corner, there is no hard cover to work with. They need to get across this open area before the zone finishes closing, or they're going to take a lot of zone damage here. Pancakes did drop off the tower here. Doesn't look like the drop did very much for them. Sketch pushing inside of his teammate's zone grenade there. Teammate's zone grenades do not do damage to J-Rock. Taken very low from the side. Baker managing to finish off the kill on him. Ugenti trying to push up. Baker taken low here. Doesn't have any shields. Jumps over the top. And Sketch trying to do... get a little bit of hiding done inside that rock there. Sketch very worried about just trying to stay alive in this situation. These zone grenades are going to tick him down though. Menino and the top of the sniper tower high ground taking shots down now as well. Zone will be ending a little bit towards the front of outpost, but Menino and Stoop trying to get some damage off on this team, trying to do a little bit of post-fight damage. Stoop pushing up 1 versus 2 over this rock here. Takes out one. J-Rock taking out from side. And Genti over the wall here. Oof. Great shot from Menino there. Op, one of the only weapons that can deal with the head peeking. Due to the strength of the head peeking itself, you only have a small pixel to shoot at. But looks like Menino able to make the best of that. You know, headshot damage, most damage. Great shot from them. Phoenix will have the corner of the zone and the hard cover to work with here. DHA moving up from the other side on this hard rock. Nothing over their heads just yet. Now, no frag grenades to worry about in these lobbies. Frag grenades have been removed in the Arc lobbies just because they are broken right now. Little Jotto peeking over, head peeking over the top here. Menino's shield's cracked a little bit. Jotto taking out Omicron there. Dragon shooting at fresh off the rip from behind now. BertaBoys trying to move around to the side here. Ooh, takes Dragon very low. Gets greedy for the kill. Does end up trading. And little Jotto pushing outside a zone over here. Fresh off the rift. Last one alive. Pancakes backing off. Shield's almost cracked. Going for the res here. Oh my god. And this might just be extra kills. Extra kills for fresh off the rip. He gets 2. Oh my gosh. Dragon managing to pick up a gun and get that kill. Stoop Menino versus 1 here. Dragon will be going for a res, but I think it'll just end up being extra kills for Phoenix at this point. There's a little bit of loot to work with, but they're going to be stuck for a second, picking it all up. Menino going for the drop. Ooh, gets 1, gets 2. Pancakes last one alive again. Omicron might go down to zone. I think he will. Oh, gets a banana off at the last second. And Stube and Menino pushing from either side, managing to secure that kill there. Another first place for Phoenix there. And this little dot in the sky up here, that one right there, I think that's a person like pin dropping or something in the dusk mode. J-Rock gets pushed by 3 there. Can't do a whole ton 1 versus 3 in those situations, especially against a team like WWW. WWW now has that whole area to work with. They are pretty far inside a zone. They might leave their zone advantage a little bit to go searching for some kills. Phoenix pushing up a little bit. Menino hears glass break. You saw him turn around very suddenly as soon as he heard the glass break there. Wait a second, there's someone over here. Tries to turn around, just back up B with his team. Closer you are with your team, usually the better off you'll be. And not a whole ton happening right here. We can kind of bask in the neon night mode. VRS pushing into the corner from Metropolis. They did have the majority of Metropolis to loot. But there's so much loot in Metropolis, I doubt they were able to actually check everything. We can go have a look really quick if they did manage to look through Gun's store. I imagine they did, because that is one of the places that everybody... Yep, it looks definitely scavenged a little bit. So they will have whatever loot was inside the gun store there. J-Rock does get revived over an outpost. But all of these teams are pretty split up. Probably won't see a whole lot until the next zone closure. VRS pushing it towards the tower here. All of VRS pushing inside. They are on top of each other, all 3 of them sticking together this time. Zone grenade coming out. Not sure if VRS knows the exact range on the zone grenades, but there is an audio difference when you are actually in range of zone grenades. I'm not sure if VRS knows that trick though, so all of them back up a little bit there. Maybe miss out on a couple shots. Now it looks like this team's going to be climbing the tower. Phoenix not looking down at them. Nope, they're just backing up. They're climbing up high enough where they can start dropping off a little bit closer to outpost. VRS Trouble gets a couple of shots off on them. Pancakes, not quite cracked. Automata. Looks like they did manage to get out of that one. Phoenix not looking down. Phoenix just going for zone. VRS going to push a little bit closer to planes in this situation. Trouble shielding back up. I assume that B Sharp was able to do a bit of damage to Trouble here, and that's why they have to shield back up. Now VRS once again not in zone. Trouble not quite full shields yet. If B Sharp's op is purple or better, will most likely end up taking out Trouble in one shot if they hit him in the head. Pretty quiet. WWW starting to get pushed by Phoenix over here. A lot of zone grades coming out. Ooh. Great shot from Omicron there. And they might use that kill to push up. Head peeking. Onyx head peeking with the DT manages to take out Omicron there. Onyx pushing farther into the zone grenade. Both teams going for a res. Bomber managing to pick up their stuff again. Menino trying to help Omicron get over to his stuff. Ooh, great shot from Onyx. Stube, no more shields. Onyx managing to take him out with that DT. Omicron, last one alive. Freshly res too. Doesn't have a lot of health to work with. They're not pushing him. Now, as we were talking about before, like resing in a position like that, there's no loot to pick up from this corner. Omicron is completely open from the back as well. If this team looks at all around before they start pushing, they might get a kill on him. Head peeking coming out. VRS very far into the zone here. Looks like they went for the large rotate up towards outpost to try to avoid those planes team, but now they're stuck with this team pushing them outside of zone here. J-Rock pushing up though. Chaotic pushing it across this open area here. Will he be climbing? He does not try to climb the satellite. Wadsam getting revived out of zone. The zone does hurt quite a bit though. If this zone grenade ticks him once, they'll get the kill on it. It did not. And Automata now getting pushed. Ooh, lots of zone grenades coming out. THC pushing WWW. Ellie missed. Managed to grab one. Fresh off the rift. THC taken out there by WWW. Omicron still in this corner. I think he pulled out his paddles for a second, but I don't think Onyx hurt him, and he's not looking. Oh my gosh. Wild Fam right above. Pretty fresh res. Doesn't have any loot. Onyx in a 1v3 here. Does not manage to handle that one. Oof. WWW right on the other side. This is going to be so awkward for Omicron in just a second. Omicron almost managing to pick up Elimus there. I believe Onyx, since he was dead, was able to call out that guy in that corner. Omicron not ready for the person ghosting him out. So many zone grenades coming out here. VRS still alive outside in the zone. Wadsfam managing to get a kill on him and managing to make his way into zone. B Sharp going down to zone. J-Rock. Oh, trouble. Managing to kill him from far away. VRS pushing outside the zone. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Wadsfam just dying to zone there. Got too greedy to try to get that health, those health items. WWW pushing up to try to get to this hangar. J-Rod dropping off the windmill here. Trying to join his team. Sketch manages to grab one. VRS is going to be right behind him though. Golden Op, Golden M10 on the drop. Baker walking past both of them for now. More worried about the fight. Onyx managing to kill J-Rod with that DT-11. Onyx has been popping off with that DT-11 today. Chaotic outside his own trouble. Taking shots from the top of the hangar there. Chaotic and Watsfam are going to take a lot of zone damage here. Chaotic might go down to zone. Chaotic's dying to zone here. Watsfam trying to push in. Taking zone damage. Wadsfam down to zone as well. VRS dying majority to zone these games. Trouble. Going to be taking a lot of zone damage. Sketch pushing in. Trying to get the kill on him. Onyx managing to secure second place for their team. But it is now 1v3. They hear him climbing. Will Onyx be able to pull off this 1v3? Did I not hear him climbing? Did I not hear those grips? Onyx managing to crack the shields. Managed to get one. Can pick up the 50 shields. Onyx grabs two. Has 100 shields to work with now. Sketch immediately going for res. Onyx could go for res on his team now. Yes, Onyx. Great play from Onyx there. Great patience. And these two others did get revived, but no loot for them to work with. Onyx pushing up. Managed to get to Sketch, the one with the gun. Baker pushed up to the top of the hangar. No health on him. Onyx. Crazy clutch from Onyx there. And that will secure WWW first place for that Game 5. Great plays from Onyx. Great clutch.
Supply drop deployed to Kingdom.
Turns a 1v3 into a 3v1.